Old Man River, that old man River, he must know something. Anyway, in case you couldn't tell by that little vocal extemporania, I have been stricken by what we refer to here as the Freshers' Flu, which means all the squirrely little kids from all four corners of the globe, who are not me, of course, because I've been here for a long time, come and bring their diseases, and I get the disease, and am laid up for the entirety of Freshers' Week. So, that's my complaining over with. Hopefully everyone will be able to understand me. As you can see, I am also wearing a moustache. This is in part to show my solidarity with Sophie's shape-shifting lifestyle, and, you know, just to show that I understand, and also to disguise the fact that the space under my nose looks like a cherry tomato. Anyway, so, aside from all that excitement, haven't been doing too much here. I signed up for classes, which again was fun while I had the flu, because it involved a lot of running back and forth between my extremely unhelpful director of studies and the course organisers of the various courses that I wanted to take, including one which I'm not strictly qualified for. Anyway, but I wheedled my way into both the courses, which was nice, because they're about ancient historiography and visual mediums like art and architecture. So, what else have I been doing this summer? For those of you who don't know, who are probably not too many of you, since I've been posting some on Facebook, I've been volunteering at the Museum Collection Centre for Edinburgh City Museums, which has been quite cool. The latest thing that I've been doing, which I just finished last week, actually, it's a project, was setting up a sort of mini exhibition of items from New Haven, which is a fishing suburb type of thing of Edinburgh. There used to be a New Haven museum, but it closed down, and so it was kind of a good local political gesture. The Museum Collection Centre wanted a space where people from New Haven and interested in New Haven could come and just see some representative objects. So that was my job, and it was great. Dorothy, who's my boss, gave me an unprecedented amount of latitude in terms of I got to choose pretty much all the objects, which ranged. There were some model ships and a fishing net and some net making tools and a very creepy doll with a New Haven costume. And anyway, I won't go on too long, but it was good. I got to set up the objects and I got to make the labels, and it was fun, and it's going to look good on my CV. So yay! So that's over with, and next week I don't know what I will be doing. Something equally new and exciting, I'm sure. One final exciting thing. Last week, which is why I didn't put up a video, that is, Marika and I went down to visit Zoe's house in the Borders, which was great. It's out in the countryside, so it's got all this beautiful, quiet expanse of fields and everything, and it's right on the Tweed, so it's like literally you look out her window and there's England. Okay, one of the two highlights was going to see Durham Cathedral, which is just gigantic Gothic monstrosity. Durham's a really pretty town, by the way. Very bricky and windy laney and everything. But the cathedral's huge. I think 1097 some of it dates to, and the cloisters were looking really familiar, and I couldn't figure this out when I first walked in. I know I've seen these cloisters before. This patch of grass is not new to me. And so he said, well, it's been in the Harry Potter movie. And I thought, no, that can't be, because I haven't seen any movies. And then I realised what it was. Zoe and Rachel will remember the Harry Potter computer game that we played when we were 10, 11-ish. Yes, the bit where you fly through the hoops, and the endless hoops of fluffy. If you don't remember this, I'm going to be horribly embarrassed. Anyway. The bit where you learn to fly for the first time, that's the cloisters of Durham Cathedral. That's why it was familiar. So that was cool. And then the other highlight of the trip was I got to fulfill the dream that I've had since 6th grade, when I saw the documentary where the Don's toupee blew off. I went out to Housted's Roman fort and got to poke around the ruins there, and finally got to stand on Hadrian's wall. So I'm going to try and see if I can't subject you to some holiday snaps from that, if I can figure out how to interpolate them into the whole video tracking thing. We'll see. You know, me and technology. Anyway, I would like to apologise for the somewhat jumpy and erratic quality of this footage. I discovered my webcam actually cannot take and save photos, or film, so I'm using my camera to somewhat detrimental effect, and I also apologise for the tash, which I realise probably makes me look like a bit of a tit. Behold, Adrian in her glory. Anyway, that's the update. This is rather long, I know. I love you all, and I can't wait to hear from all of you this coming week and next week, and it's a really good idea. I'm sorry I'm late with the video, punish me if you like. And I can't wait to keep doing this. So, also I realise I probably sound really uncomfortable in front of the camera. That's because I'm not used to talking to inanimate objects that don't exist in my mind. Anyway, love you all. I've said that like 3 times, but that's because I really mean it. Live long and prosper, because that's the way I roll. Bye.